Is that a quote from somewhere, or did you make that up on your own, Nafla? Where's everybody at?
But the Night Mother is mother to all.
Oh, shit.
It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr.
Lapdog.
Cicero, I
Why is he calling Geralt of Rivia a
delighted
lapdog?
You and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly! You're the boss!
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
All right, hold on. Before we discuss the business. Yeah, Hail to the War Chief, thank you for the welcome back. Chai tea. Oh, okay, it's from a song you listen to. Okay, cool. What's the artist or band name? Chai tea, not a bad choice. I have to be in the mood for tea. I've gone through periods where I drink tea, but I'm a coffee lover first and foremost. That's my drink of choice. And then he's a beast in a way. Yeah, I do know. Yeah. For those that haven't seen it, though, let's not spoil it. It's pretty cool. But as of now, then, now, and forever, he looks like Geralt of Rivia. So, all right, do you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth.
Wanted to catch up on chat there.
Apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her.
You know
in the
what,
Hag's
Astrid? It
Cure
just
in
so happens I was headed over to
The
Markarth
girl's
anyways.
been running her mouth. Once an ex-lover killed, she's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
It's from a Devil Cry game song theme. Okay.
Oh, yes, mistress. You're the boss. For now.
Ooh. Ominous.
Wait! Oh, wait! I know you. Yes. Yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
You're the man with the wagon transporting his mother.
I am! But not just my mother, our mother, The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget.
Yeah, it's all good, Athla. Here's the deal. Like, I played through Skyrim probably 4 times, so I have a general idea of what's to come, but there are viewers in the chat that have not seen the ending or haven't seen how any of this stuff plays out. But yeah, but it's all good. But yeah, he we'll leave it at that. what type of beast, how he's related to being a beast or whatever. That you have to wait and see with that one. All right, why did you come to the sanctuary? Well, that's obvious, to transport this. What can you tell me about yourself? Yeah, let's learn about
Me?
Cicero.
Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words.
Okay.
Kill well. And often.
Well, I'll do that. Thank you. Gonna get the 10-year anniversary edition and play a Khajiit rogue. Okay. Yeah, you know, I mean, you'll be tempted. You'll be tempted to go stealth archer. Don't do it.
Need a sweet roll.
You know how I feel about stealth archers. It's easy mode. I don't care, like with my Khajiit rogue, I mostly do stuff, you know, with backstab and whatnot, but I do have a bow. But I'll only use it situationally, you know, like based on the situation. It's a situational thing, I'll put it that way. If you go like pure... If you go pure stealth archer build, yeah, you're going easy mode at that point. I am not sure, Wolf, if it is free to Skyrim owners. I'm not sure about that. You would think, right? You would hope.
So many contracts, so little time. Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done. Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment.
Okay.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
That's what I like to hear, Mango. Here's the deal, too. Like, everybody was saying when I started playing it, oh, you know, we'll see about that. Because I said from the start, I'm going two-handed warrior build, and I'm not shifting to stealth archer. You see a lot of Skyrim playthroughs, they end up shifting to stealth archer. It's a running meme at this point within the community that you start a Skyrim playthrough of something, you end up going stealth archer. That is not going to be the case with this playthrough.
I'm sorry, I don't.
So yeah,
Come see me again later.
use it as a situational thing,
Part
like
of
I
the
said,
Dark
like I did with
Brotherhood
my
from the day
Khajiit.
I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow.
So we only have one quest to do at the moment for Dark Brotherhood, and it is in Markarth. So all roads lead to Markarth at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I will have to, sadly, not all the time, but as an assassin, I will have to from time to time. Exactly. Yeah, it's... And I'm joking, too, like, you know. But it definitely is easy mode. However, as I said, as a situational thing, it's really, really good. It's really, really good. There's a reason most people end up switching to it. Oh, it's a little doggo. What's the matter, Vigilance? Good boy. Or girl. Yeah, that's why I say it's easy mode. You know, I like to meme on it or rip on it or joke around with it, but it's really strong. So I can't blame anybody for going with it. Oh, shit.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Oh, et tu, Brute. What the hell? Oh, there we go. That's called instant karma.
For my people.
Forsworn are here in the city.
Backstab the backstabber.
The Markarth City Guard have this all under control.
Bullshit. I had it under control. I had it under control.
That, madman? A forsworn agent. Here.
Margaret. Ooh, Margaret's room? Okay.
The city.
Ooh. You know what I just realized? Oh, I'm getting all excited. All right.
Gods. A woman
wait a
attacked
second.
right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
He almost killed. Well, that. No. That would be a lie. I must have missed it.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope
Well,
the
I
Eighth
see
give you more peace
I
in the
saw a
future for
woman
what it's worth.
murdered in broad
Oh, I think
daylight,
you
and I
dropped
just
this.
swung
Some
my
kind of note.
hammer and, you know,
Looks important.
ended the guy.
No. I was just getting some fresh air.
Okay.
Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
So I will say this without
better get
spoiling anything. Markarth is one hell of
I hope you
a
stay in
city,
Markarth
almost a
treats you
town. It is it's full of backstabbing and political intrigue. So if that's your cup of tea, then you're gonna enjoy the content that we do here. Abandoned house. I want to go into this house. We will go into this house. There is a item I want in that house. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Outsiders.
Why you gotta be like that, man? Why you gotta be like that? Okay. So let's look at the note first and foremost. Meet me at the completed. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Go to the Shrine of Talos. That's up here, right? Ah, here it is. Where you at? Where you be? Show yourself. Man, I don't have time to wait around for him to show up. That's just rude. Meet me at the... Oh, here he comes. Never trust somebody with a face tattoo. At least in Skyrim. Alright, what do you got
I'm
to
sorry
say?
to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Yeah, I am a unit, aren't I? Look at that. That is a proper
I'm
orc
sorry to
warlord.
drag you into Markarth's
Alright,
problems.
alright.
But after that attack in the
I
market,
don't want him
I'm
getting
running
on
out
this
of time.
spiel again.
You're an outsider. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
You want me to find out what? I don't have time for this nonsense.
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
You looked into these
Yes.
murders?
It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Let me know as soon
I thought
as
he
you
was
find
going to
it.
say he got married, had a kid, and now he has no time to do anything. Because that would be true. Not getting sleep.
You don't know
You know, all the other wonderful stuff that comes with
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day.
having
like
a
my mother
having a
taught
kid.
me.
The trials and tribulations of parenthood. So I want to go to the Jarl first. Let's go straight to the top before we do any of the other missions or anything. Understone Keep. This is such a cool city. Like the fact that it's a dwarf city. Oh, it's so cool. I love the aesthetic of this city.
Wait.
No, you don't know me. Nope, you don't know me at all. Nope. So here's my question. And maybe chat can answer this. Do I keep switching gloves depending on the mission, or do I just put the Shroud of Gloves on and be done with it? Lock picking is 15%. I mean, it's only 15%. I think I'd rather take that extra backstab damage, to be honest. Backstab does double damage. Yeah, I'm going to put that on. Because I want to sell some of this stuff.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
Why not?
I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
I don't like being ignored. I could help if you tell me.
Then my answer is the Hall of the Dead is closed.
Oh, you.
By order of the Jarl, understand? Alright?
Alright.
I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow.
Disgusting.
We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there.
Sounds like a werewolf.
If you can get to the bottom of this,
or a vampire.
the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key.
Some type of monster. Sounds like he needs a witcher. Okay, I don't need to know any of this stuff.
Tread
right now.
lightly in the hall.
Let's see. So where the hell's the Hall of the Dead? This way, right?
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
The Dominion can kiss my ass.
Wait.
You.
I know you.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
Shanu Shangrok, IronWarlord, conqueror of Skyrim, High King in the North. That's not an option? Damn. I was looking to... Yeah, I just saw someone get murdered out in the street. I figured this was a great place to buy a home.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
You speak to Igmund, son of Orofdir, Jarl of Markarth.
Dragons have returned to Skyrim.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. My guards told me, poor Margaret, and witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
Understand. Let's go investigate this Witcher contract.
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. RK will watch over you.
See what's going on down here. Oh, wait a second. There we go.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
Okay. Yeah, no fear here.
I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
The hell is she talking about? Disgusting.
It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
Where are you at? Come on out.
You were
Oh,
young when you
shit.
first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
Guilt? What are you talking about? I'm not a cannibal. What are you trying to do to me? Your tricks won't help you, monster.
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. Very well. But should the hunger call out to you, I'll be waiting outside Reachcliff Cave. Tell the people of Markarth that their dead are safe. My work is done here.
What the hell? Well, I was gonna kill her. Guess she's gonna lead me to their little cave, and we can dispense justice there. Yeah, I'll meet you at your cave.
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really here.
Well, she's
The Black
jamming
Sacrament. It actually worked. What I need.
Obviously.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
By Sithis, I need remain silent. By Sithis, I need details. Get to the point.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm.
Oh,
they use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids.
I just love
going
going through
to that
dwarven ruins.
Find Elaine Dufont and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
It will be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
What the hell?
I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his.
Yeah, why do you want Nilsine Shattershield dead? Like, hasn't the family been through enough?
Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh?
Nah, that's a horrible
Maybe
reason.
then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others.
No.
And if not, may she drown in her own tears.
Wow.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
That is a cold, cold woman right there. Yeah, that seems a little hollow. What's this guy doing?
Wait,
Sir, you're not holding a torch, just to let you know. There's no torch in your hand.